is I can put that foliar fertilizer, which is that Texas Pasture Plus fertilizer on it. I can put that on it. It's going to have some greenish. You can scalp it if you want. I don't need to scalp it. I really don't care to scalp it like that. But I'm going to get it raked. Got my wife videoing today. She'll probably video a couple rounds of me doing the raking, and David's going to the back to shred. Did he even go back there helping with the tractor, he said?
No, he said he didn't need his daddy to do it. He'll do it himself.
Go back there and make sure he goes through that creek, okay?
Okay.
And, all right? All right, YouTube, we got it raked. It's not ready to go yet. It's not. It's water still coming out of it. I don't know if it's gonna be ready today or not. I did screw up, and I always told y'all in previous videos. Now, this is how I do it. This is not a how to do it. So there's gonna be some of them guys. Oh, you did it wrong. You didn't rake this way. You didn't rake that way. That's how my daddy raked. That's how my granddaddy raked. That's fine. Like I said, I'm not doing a how-to video. This is how I do it. But when I check my cutter height, I do it by my boot. I just stick my boot underneath there. And for some reason, I don't know what happened. Well, I don't know if it was just, if I didn't stick my boot all the way underneath the knife. But I can tell you this, those knives were a little more dull than what I thought they were. So you can see it like this right here. The stuff that's thick, it didn't cut it very well. But this is my own pasture, so I don't care. It ain't really, it don't matter to me. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. Anyway, David's been in the back. He's been shredding some more back there. We might take you up there a little bit to go do to take you a little update on what he's doing. I don't know what to do. I'm gonna have to wait for an hour or two. We're gonna go look at another hay pasture. We gotta call for a custom job. So I'm gonna have to go take a look at that and see if it's worth doing. And then we will tomorrow, or we will, before we cut the next pasture, we will flip them knives. And I'm gonna go, I don't know, let's go and grease that rake. I don't know if any, I don't know, like I said, I don't know who does this and who don't that watches my channel. I like to grease it when it's hot. The bearings are hot and it'll suck that grease in there. So I'm just gonna show you a couple pieces of it and we'll hold it up. It's all, if you're not familiar with the rake, you can go ahead and explain this rake if you want to, David. Do you know much about it?
VR 1022 speed rake.
Okay.
That's about all I know.
Tell them it's a 10 wheel. Show why it's a 10 wheel.
It's a 10 wheel because it has 5 on each side. And that's all I know about it. All your greasers are right here. And that's how you adjust your length. What do we have it set at? Our width of the
21.6, I think. The 10 means it's a 10 wheel. Okay? You got 5 wheels on each side. So the 10 means it's a 10 wheel, and the 22 means it's 22 feet wide. Now you can adjust that. You can bring it in, I don't know, 18, 19 feet, I guess, maybe. Yeah, I have it set just about I have it set for a 4-foot
pickup.
Or a 4-foot pickup. And
Thing seems like it's been acting up lately.
no, I just put a new tube in there. Don't start saying that, because you know you don't know how to use back in the dinosaur age when we had to use a pump.
I know.
A hand pump. He tried to use a hand pump the other day. Like, man, I don't remember. I sure would hate to do this all my life. That's why we had kids, and now y'all got it all easy.
You bought the thing before I started helping you.
Well, I bought this because of the CV boot, the CV joint on the
PTOs.
On the shredder. So y'all got the gist of this. This is what it is. It's hydraulically folds. I fold it by the hydraulics in the tractor. But we're gonna finish this up, and then we're gonna go take a look at the the other pasture. And then if I bail today, I'll get back with y'all today. If not, we'll get it tomorrow. Got the Baler hooked up. Sounds pretty good. I don't hear any different noises. And all them new pickup teeth. It's gonna be weird. I'm not running with any gathering wheels this year. Everything is good. I don't hear no noises. That really don't tell us nothing until we start putting hay in that chamber. We put hay in that chamber and we start hearing banging and stuff. That's the problem. But I don't know. We'll have to. We'll get the transmission good. Chain right there. I've got it. He's spraying ATF on the chain spindles, or sprockets, I should say. We use ATF again. This is not how to do it. This is how I do it. I know I'm going to hear use chain lube, use this and that. I'm going to say that ATF is combustible. It is, but at the percentage of it likely combusting, I've used it for years and never had an issue. And I almost had a fire. You go ahead and shut it down. Go ahead and turn the PTO off. About 2 years ago, no, maybe 3 years ago. Go ahead and turn the tractor off. About 3 years ago, I was baling a place over on 539, Miss Kathleen's place. And I don't know, it's a 20-acre field. And it's a 20-acre field. And it's cut in two. So the bottom is probably 7 or 8 acres and the rest is 12 or 13, whatever it is. When I did that 7 or 8 acres on the bottom, I had a one bale in the chamber. And something told me to dump it. And I don't know what it was. Something told me, I was at 56 or 57 inches. Not quite, I go 59. I make 4x59s. That way, 60 inches, I don't stretch them back too much. Bless you.
Thank you.
But anyway, something told me is to dump that bale. I dumped that bale. And when I did, I came back here and looked. And I had that top bearing up there. I know you can't see it from here. I think it was that. I can see that.
I'm on it right here.
Are you?
Yeah.
I'll see if I got a picture, but that sun gun was on fire. That bearing was on fire. I mean, if I'd have went to 59, I'd have lost it all. Well, it's insured, but I'd have lost it all. It would have caught fire. But we're gonna go ahead and go check that pasture out, I guess. I'm waiting for the guy to call back. If not, we're gonna go home for a little bit and wait. I don't know if that hay's gonna be ready to go today or not, but we're ready. So we'll get back with y'all later on. Okay, we're back. We're gonna go. It's ready to go. We're gonna drop the bale count down. I've got 5,356 bales or 58 bales on this baler total. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and drop the field down, bring that to 0, and we're gonna go out here, set our pickup. Yeah, it's a manual. That's 4-bore wrenching all the way. I ain't got that luxury of that hydraulic pickup. When I buy the next one, it will. I'll have to come out here and adjust it a couple times. You don't want those. You don't want the pickup teeth to dig in the ground. So I don't know how much I can film. It's kind of hard to film and bail at the same time. So I'll see if I can get my wife, if she can follow me here. She's not here right now, so I'll see what she can do. But let's see here. First bale of 2023. Kind of a barrel shape. Not bad. little loose.